Okay, guys, it's a bit bright. Sitting in the dark, thinking about a few things. Alright, I know this is really not necessarily professional, but it's real. I don't think anybody can disagree with this. This is real. Alright, me thinking about a few things. And the reason me want to put it across, because me thinking, what the hell, it don't matter. It really don't matter. And the reason being is because we are, as a human race, so far off point, it's unbelievable. All right, so what it is, it's this. Now, you see the thing that was put on YouTube by a couple of people, and they did do it really well. Yeah, they beat me to it, right? And my guess is they're beating a lot of people to it. But me not bothered, because they cover it so well. Me watch the party after. Me have a bundle of laughs. But me very, very put out, not because of them. Now we're put out because me find the truth is evident every time. What are we doing? Look, you know about the rich people and everything. Do you know what? I ain't got no time to waste on anything in this world anymore. And the reason being is because, mate, I got played for a fool. I got born. I got brought into a family. I got abused. I got wronged. Badly. We're all human. We all do and be as best as we can be, dependent on how we are able to live in life. And we're really dealt with the hand we're dealt with. So as much as we try to control our own lives, and some pretty well, the ultimate control is still there, and it's not our own. And I feel as much as same as anybody else. I think as a human race, individually, we have all been betrayed, traited, tyranted. As for the human race, I'm not so sure I'm not copying my brother and what he was saying, but from what he said, it gave me indication to think about it. And my thinking has come to this. No matter how we're born and how we are brought up or living and growing, we as a human race are too poisonous and selfish, as they indicated. They indicated a few of these things, and I know these things, but it's true. We are selfish. We agree only to what is desirably, competitively okay for our own self. As much as we would like to invent that we are respectful of others, nah, I don't think so. When we're in our own way and in our own area, we think and be as we wish to be. And, I mean, all right, look. The thing is, I never ever thought or think that life to be living would be so traitorism upon me. I would never have thought that it is like as it have been put, and yet really the truth has been said, and that is factual, because I've got to refer to it. It's kind of neat to refer to it that way. It's true. All right. We all share the negative relationship between human. So humanity negative is the shadow as it have been described as being. All right, there may be a better word to use or a better description. This is fair enough for me. I don't care. So if we're a shadow, or like more to the point, we find that we have more of a we recognize to be more at home with that which is shady and dark because it's in the dark. So the dark shadow of humanity, you could say, is the worst part of us. Now, facing the fact of that, we're gruesome and horrible. I mean, I still don't know how people do those real wrong things. I don't really want to go too much into that. But me think upon it and me think that how can a human being, a real human person with a real human conscience, how can they cause harm to another human being? Now, I define this. This needs to be corrected. I don't mean when a man wants to strike another man. This is not what I mean. We tend to use sport for allowances to have this happen because men need to exert the alpha male. So we ain't got no way about that. Nature and the nature of humanity haveth that. We are bred of that. We can't change that. We are the lion or lioness. But the problems we have maybe is that we would easily reside to the dark side of us. And so if the evidence of the darkest of humanity is in control of humanity, then self-explanatory, we're doomed. Well, I think we're doomed anyway because we don't take the planet into consideration. I don't think humanity is going to survive very much further than a few more years of this world. This world is going to rebuke humanity. It's going to happen. We're destined to try and get off the planet. Well, we're not being very good at that either. We're not very good at anything by the way that it indicates to me. In my heart and sincerity, we really have done and progressed nowhere. So I feel dignified that I'm a person, yeah? I have respect for people, so I'm dignified. No. You know, that's the very fact of it all. We believe that we are unique and destined for something other than what we get handed in life or what we hand out to people. I've got to admit, if I had a choice, I love my kids, I love life, right? Life is for living, but I found that throughout 52 years, I'm now finding that really YouTube, whatever the tube, the Facebook, the whatever, what are we really doing? I mean, I remember as they were talking about today, Facebook, it was like everybody adding each other, like making it like, don't know, it's just a trend of adding people and just getting as many membership people and everything. There was so much going on with that. But again, humanity get astounded out of checkmate because humanity they stumble and fall every trip that's set upon them. We're destined to fail. Don't make sense, but we're destined to fail. Listen, look, we fucking abuse the world. Yeah, we abuse it. There is no other word to explain that we abuse everything that we come in contact with. Everything. So we idolize ourselves to be good people, to try to do good things. But what are we really monopolying here? We're dictating an event for each an individual to progress and take on each and every fact of that. So it's like, mate, it's mad. I don't want to live in this world no more. That's how I feel. I feel like humanity is not a brother. Human person is not a brother to me. It's become I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like, that's what it is with me. See, the thing is, I don't take heed to any of you. Not one person in this world can say anything to me that I would put them over it for me. And that's only because of the selfish, wicked world we live in. Now, I have heart, and I think many people have heart, but we all choose to switch it on and off when we please. And I think we only allow the light of our heart to shine when we're in the most appropriate places for it to be that way. this is a problem too. So I've been sitting in hours on darkness thinking about everything, feeling the animosities of I want to speak out, I want to say something. What do I want to say? Is there any point in saying anything? And I got to the point that really there is no point me saying anything about anything. The world has gone and done it. From what I thought we still had a chance as humanity, individuals or not, to not be held hostage to slavery. This is not the case. We're still held to slavery the second we want to go and earn money. We are under the dictatorship of slavery. So now me know that me not want to have any money, me not want to go to work for any money. I don't want to be a slave to the money that has no value, that has no backing. I can't redeem my time and my efforts. So now I believe that maybe the world should stop working. The problem is they're going to want to kill me for this, but I don't care. This is where, I fear them not and they fear me. Because if I had what they had, they would tremble, because I would sit there on a righteous way. I would be there in a conductive, prosperous, factual, righteous, meaningful abundance. I don't need this world or its money. The only thing I need to do is live, but then the world has made it that I can if not. I cannot go and be born and think, well, or to be as it was. Many a time ago, before man started to threaten and say, well, I own this and I will do you because I own this. And if you think that you take this from me because I say this is mine, then we collide, and who win taketh it. This is the barbaricness of humanity that is very real. It is there. It was never, ever not there. They did a very, very good job of trying to deceive everybody. It seemed. So now we got every man for themselves, every woman for themselves, and every child need protecting from everybody. Because they are the blessing essence of this world, that this world should never, ever have done a wrong to. And if there ever is a God coming to battle against those of the wrongs they done against the children of him, pity you, because you got a lot of pain, a lot of problem, and a lot of anguish and gnashing of teeth as it been put in black and white. It begged to differ. If it was in my control, I would do the same. I would see no way. If you wanted to get evil on me, I would push you aside and throw you to your own conception of defeat. Not defeat, I need to... Look, if you think for 1 minute that you can be the evil intent of the darkness of the humanity of humans. You have lost to the essence of a dark pit. If you don't do that and you try to reframe yourself from being of that dark nature of humanity, then you got a chance maybe of getting somewhere if there's anything after. And that's where it's at, because it's all a gamble. Everything's a gamble. You're in life to live life. We're a sperm count that's progressed into something better. We've come along progressing as a proper ignorant canine. We're getting a little bit of 10% of intellect. And yet, with the intellect, we decide that we can just terrorize everything and mechanically spiritually, naturally fucked the world up, fucked ourselves up, fucked humanity up. I don't think there's anything right to be put anymore. We've got the good family upbringing backgrounds. May they stay in their bubbles for eternity, I would say, because this pollutic, evil, menacing people upon the earth, we only know how to destroy, manipulate, dominate, It's taken me a long time to think of the right word to say. There's a few, but not appropriate. Anyway, to those like the guys I just see, they put it together well. I'm glad that they did, because it saves me doing it. Maybe probably a few other people too. They done well. Bless you for putting it across the way you did, because I think we all need to face the real checkmate reality check. We need to face the fact that whether they're a god or not, nothing's happening to save anybody. The only thing that save anybody is an individual that wants to save somebody or something. And it's the individual on what they want to do to make things, you could say, maybe you would think that it would be right as an individual to make the good things work. I know this is not very professionally put across, but to be honest, I want it raw, because I want people to see it for what it really is. Yeah. I don't care now. And I mean, I care. I care for my kids. I care for how I want to be and how I want life to be. But if it means me being a slave to the rest of my life and the way in which the humanity trends are going, fuck you. I don't want nothing to do with you. You're a humility to the human being. You're a disgrace to a fucking righteous individual. And I think it's really disgusting how we all are involved with all of it. We ain't looking to change it, because if we were, then we'll change it. Individuals try hard to change it. They don't get nowhere. They get slaughtered. They get killed. They get stepped on. They get murdered because of maybe the group. But the group are weak. That's why they take out the individual. They will never stand confidently, individually strong. They're weak. They're never a lion heart. They will use whatever they can to destroy the lion heart of people, because they have, if not. They want to destroy all morality, because they cannot be the part of they can't be that part of morality, respectful, dignified. Most of them, because they've already done the wrong. They can't put right their wrong, because they're not to admit they're wrong. They won't admit that they can put right their wrong. You could say they refuse. Anyway, love, peace to all. I've got to stop this anyway. I don't think I'll be putting more out, because I don't believe that anything right, you know, the bubbles and everything's been done. You know, like, they've already secured what they needed to carry on to overdo any of us, individually or not. And so we've just down to time, how long we're going to be as a human race, how long this this earth will tolerate us, is really down to how long it chooses for us to stay upon it. I don't think for 1 minute that any of us are going to survive this planet. And that's all because we choose not to go in harmony with it. That's it. Peace, love, respect to all those that are really trying hard to do the right things and to put the truth really there for everybody. And it is true to not be either side of it. Because, like, you know, if you was to say you're good, they're going to slaughter you to say you're bad. If you say you're bad, they're going to, they're probably swelling that as well. But so it's neither here or there. I just wanted to put something out, really. I'm not looking to convince you into anything. Just open your eyes. Look at the world for what it really is. If you can make better your own life, I suggest you do it. And I suggest you do it without harming anybody. If you can do it that way, you will be in abundance other than that of the worldly sense. You'll be better than they are. You will be. I can live right now without having to resource myself to consuming. I consume, but nothing ever than what my normal daily life ever was before the last 6 months. So, you know, if they want to put it down to be consuming, and if I have food and I'm consuming food and that's consuming, then if I'm able to live and not eat any food or drink any water because of the requirements of slavery upon it, I don't want to eat and I don't want to drink. And I do that quite a lot. Now I try and strengthen myself with it, but I could be dead soon. Who knows? But I don't care, because my humour and my tack of my well-being is intact, believe it or not. So me not fear this world, and me not fear any of you in it. Yeah, me been tribute to your conflict of your wickedness, and I go through it every day. And I look forward to when the days stop, because I suffer not then. Yeah, my peace will be plenty, and I won't be harmed by any of you. Yeah, so me don't care for you no more. Me don't care for humanity no more. Me don't care for your laws anymore, because your laws are non-profitable. Yeah, they don't profit the essence of the spirit of humanity. They don't profit the spirit of humankind. They don't profit the spirit of human love. So I'm not in for you. I'm not to do with you. And me find you a disgrace and a humility. Me find you really despicable, undesirable, unattractive. I find the human race this way, and I find those that are controlling the human race are most definitely dignified more so of this way. So me done with you, and we don't care if you want to try and take me, because you'll get it more than, because me good at that, see. So you might take me out, but me not care, because me know me stand truth, and me stand all alone on my own, and I defeat you all. You can't beat me. You can only kill me. That's it. Nothing else. And I'll be putting this on Facebook, and I'll be putting it on YouTube. And may you get it all. Me not care. Yeah, me past that. The world is past caring. They past cared when they decided to do what they do to everybody. They're past caring the world when they decided to molest and fucking do wrong to children. Yeah. See, this is all about it too. Yeah. Me was a child once, and me was messed about with. Yeah. Me was a child once, innocent. Yeah. I was innocent, and I was clean, and I was just, and I was above every single person in this world. Yeah. And yet, what did they do to me? So this is what me got to say. Use best really seek your God, because if there's a God, he's gonna want you to really put in there. Yeah. If you really want him to save you, you really got to get his attention. I can't do it. I've tried. It not work. So me find that really every fibre in my body want to believe in the majestic. Yeah. But me find that the world is very empty of it. And we find that the world is very evil and against anything to do with it. And we find that the world is falling apart. We find that the world is breaking up. We find the world is trying to terrorize the living wherever we live. Why is this? Me know, because we're wicked, because we choose to do the beget of evil tendencies. We are the shadow of dark. We are not the shadow of light. And so we have no continuance in that preference of light, because we choose to do the opposite. I can't put it no clearer than I have, and me not know whether it benefit anybody at all. It not benefit me to put this out. I just wanted to put something out to make it credibly real, on reality, on how it is for an individual. I don't care for the gloss of your money. I don't care for the glossy, you're sitting down in a chair that you think you're sitting so high and mighty. Yeah, I mean, not care that you think you're in control of other human beings that give you the feeling that you think that you are above and over if them. You're not. It's all deception. And it's all deception in your own minds because you encourage it and you desire it and you want it. You're in death in your own mind, you could say, really. You're destined to die in your own brain because you adopt this negative, non-prosperous attitudes and ways in which the world and its people have become it. So me not know how it gonna be, but me know me not in it. Me not in it. And I know I might be an individual. I'm on my own and life is shit. It sucks. It really does. And me not into that either. Me not know what's gonna happen in the future for any of us. I gotta be honest. Me not got no love in this life. Me not wanna live it. Me have plenty of love to give, but me receive fuck all. So me not wanna give no more fuck all. So me done, you know? Me done with it. Me hope that somebody somewhere can make something good, get something good from this year. Maybe you can, I don't know. But me just want to tell you, yeah, don't be hooked up in the realities of the false fuckeries of this world because they're tearing us down. Don't matter where you get to or what height you think you get to in living a sustainable life or a life that you know, you're not going to run out of money. You got property, you got stock, you got food, you got everything maybe. But I'll tell you what you haven't got. You haven't got sincerity of heart. You haven't got what I've got. Realism. Yeah? You haven't got the heart that I've got. You ain't got the energy of love giving that I give. Yeah? But what you have is really material. Yeah? That's all you have. And if you think you got anything different, check your heart for the real fact of that. Yeah? Check your heart. Does your heart give you real substance? Does it give you real energy? Yeah? Are you full or are you empty? Because looking like most people are really empty. Because if they weren't empty, they'd be real like me. Yeah? How many people are real like me? There are a few. They're better at it than me. More, you could say, professionalism than I am. But I don't care for the professionalism right now. Yeah, maybe later if I'm still here, I might. I know me looking to do it. But, like me say, we're here and where we got love, I tell you, if you got love in your life, make it all your life. Yeah. Because if you got that love, yeah, coming to you, give it back as much as you can and try to keep it in your life as much as you can, because the time that it's not there, it's never going to be there again. If you find it again, you're lucky. Yeah, it's not luck, but you are lucky in the sense that there are many a person that not have it, and we're controlled by the bastards and the wrong uns that have the financials over it all, because we need money and financials to get along and survive. And because of that, we are under enslavement because of that. I've got to go. Time out.